Jump on that giveaway, guys. We're going to get started here in just a few seconds. Give a few moments for people to jump on in. We just went back live. If y'all bought anything earlier when we were on, you'll still have that same cap shipping. So if you've already unlocked free shipping, you'll still already have it. If y'all are new to our show, our shipping is capped at $9.21. So once y'all buy 3 small items, a large item, or 6 coin currency bullion items, it will unlock free shipping for the entire show. So make sure that you guys take advantage of that. For people to jump on in here, if y'all click up on our name, click on the view profile, go to the shows tab, make sure you bookmark our future shows. We got the Perfect 10 raid train that's going to be going on this Sunday. Next Saturday, we will have the baller jig competition, and then obviously every Sunday we're doing the Perfect 10. So make sure you guys go bookmark those shows. I do have all or at least the majority of the items for the Perfect 10 already preloaded. So y'all can go ahead and jump in there. I got a few more things that I'm going to be adding to that show as well. So if y'all haven't, make sure you go bookmark that and also put y'all's pre-bids on those items. Again, if y'all were in here earlier and y'all unlocked free shipping, y'all should still have it because we just restarted the show an hour later. See if things will pick up a little bit better here. All right, guys. First up here, we got a Hulk on the gold fold with the COA. All right, so I want it. Hulk on the gold fold with the COA. All right, next up, we got a 24-25 Donruss basketball deluxe pack coming up next. And it's up. All right, up next here, we got some Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading cards coming up next. I think these are all going to be foil here. Don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh!, so I don't know what the rarities, differences, and stuff are. Just know that they're all foil. You're going to get that whole lot there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards there. And they're live. Good luck. All right, next up, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pins from Mutant Mayhem coming up next year. Going to get all 4 Turtles colors there. And they're live. All right, next up, we got a custom knife with brand new scabbard as well. Coming up next. Very nice, heavy, well made. And it's live. All right, next up, we got a Oklahoma half gold back. That's going to be a 2000s Troy-ounce gold note coming up next. And it's live. What's up, Johnny? Johnny taking that one. That's good. All right, next we got Matchbox 1953 Buick Skylark convertible coming up next. Alexa, resume.
Resuming.
Yeah, that's live. All right, next up we got a Stone Card Bulbasaur coming up next here. $75 is normally what we'd be starting this off at. Appreciate for the compliment. And it's live. Just want to good luck. All right, next up we got Shaquille O'Neal on the gold foil with the COA coming up next. And it's live. I can pretty much proudly say that most of our family pretty much built everything that's all in our shop. Our 2.5 acre resale shop, we got a bunch of buildings other than the old house that was originally here. So, not saying that we're professionals by any means, but we tend to try to do most of the stuff ourselves. JBar 20 giveaway, congratulations. Just putting another one up there for y'all. All right, next up we got the Walking Dead Deluxe box set here. So we got Morgan and Paul Walker as well. All right, it's going to be a $10 start. And it's like, not yet. I just ran it. It's running now. Yep. All right, we got a big hitter here. It's going to be Japanese Ninetales Art Rare coming up next. Slide one, I can look. All right, next up we got some basketball patch cards here. We got Tyson Chandler. We got a Cameron Johnson, Fire Fabrics from Phoenix, and then we got a Ovation Sean Marion patch as well. You're gonna go get all three patches here. And alive. All right, next we got Topps Garbage Pail Kids, Kids at Play, sealed pack coming up next. And it's live. All right, next up we got 1900, 1903 V Nichols coming up next. And they're live. 1900, 1903 V Nichols. Scalawags with the first purchase. Nice grab. Welcome in. Appreciate you for joining us today. All right, next up we got a beautiful moss agate stone carved butterfly coming up next. It's going to be a $25 start. And it's live. Good luck. All right, next up we got a collectibles bag here. We got 3 different comics, uncirculated foreign currency. Also got a 1968 Canadian Jim VU Canadian cent, and you also got some vintage basketball cards as well. You're gonna get this whole lot here, and it's live. Comics, currency, coins, and sports cards. You guys are sleepy today. All right, next up we got Iron Man on the gold foil with the COA coming up next year. And it's live. Step B with the first purchase. Nice grab, welcome in. Appreciate you for joining us today. All right, next up we get a 1935E Star Note, $1 silver certificate. Should be about 20 bucks. Gonna start it off at 10. And it's up. 1935E, $1 silver certificate Star Note. All right, next up we got Star Trek Kalier. I don't know how. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Sorry, I don't know Star Trek very well. And it's like. All right, next up we got some Union Arena trading cards. Jujutsu Kaisen, it looks like. Or maybe some other ones mixed in. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist in here as well. Code Geass as well. It looks like commons, uncommons, rares, super rares, Union Arena trading card lot. And it's live. yourself. Someone tell you lies. Down the side. All right, good luck on that giveaway, guys. Seth, winning that giveaway. Congratulations. Throw another one up there for y'all. All right, next up we got a Sidlight stone carved butterfly coming to the mix. And it's live. Good luck. All right, next up we got a Oklahoma 1 gold bag coming up next. Gold is live. Johnny taking that one, that's good. All right, next we got a 1997 Ghana 50 Cetus. Then you got a 1946 British West Africa 1 shilling coin. It's pretty damn cool, actually. It's upside down. Not bad. And then we got a good night, Almighty. Let's see if I can see it. Liang Nan 10 cash coin. All right, you're gonna get all 3 of those there. All right, they're live with them. All right, next we got Johnny Lightning Electra Marble Knights car coming to the mix. And it's up. What's up, Pokey Frank? Yeah, there's both on the table, Roger Pack. Bingomatic, next grab. All right, that makes here we got a Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Flareon, and Poncho there from the card database. And it's up. All right, next up we got a beautiful Ammonite specimen coming to mix. And good luck. John, nice grab. What's up, Linishik? All right, next we got Dragon Ball Super Ultimate Squad sealed pack coming up next. And it's on. All right, that next here we got MetaZoo blister pack with a promo and flip coin from Wilderness. You got the Cumberland Dragon promo, and you got a MetaZoo Seance First Edition pack. You're going to get both of these. And they're live. Good luck. All right, next up we got a beautiful flower agate stone carved butterfly with stand coming to mix. And it's live as well. All right, next up we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Nation, or Nexus rather, first edition sealed pack, and it's live. What's up, Music Guru? How we doing today? Scalawags, nice grab. All right, next up we got some Topps Chrome Garbage Pail Kids cards coming up next year. You're going to get all 3 of these here. And they're live. Yep, now they are. Had to hit the button 3 or 4 times. Scalawags, subscribe. Okay, guys, better jump in now while you can, guys, because y'all letting people steal stuff from y'all. All right, next we got Bowman's Best, Jerry Rice. We got a Luke Schoonmaker rookie card. Got a Tavius Robinson rookie card. And a Eric Gray rookie card. You're going to get all 4 of those cards there. And they're live. Go now. Scalawags, stealing it from y'all. All right, next up we got a Hishwin Samurai V special, or excuse me, Galarian. Yeah, Galarian Gallery card coming up next year. Really, really, really nice big hitter card here. Slide one. All right, next up we got Castlevania Vlad Dracula Funko Pop coming up next. And slide. All right, guys, what do y'all want to see? Because we sure aren't hardly bidding on anything. Pokemon Crystal Card Collection Sealed Pack from Peru coming up next. And it's up. All right, next up we get a 1935G $1 silver certificate. Godless Note, no motto, very gem crisp. Should be 20 plus, $10 start. And it's up. All right, next up we get a 1925, 1928 Buffalo Nickels coming up next. And they're like, Scalawags. Getting all the good deals, catching up. Oh, guys, just snoozing away. And unlocking bronze tier. That's great. All right, next we got 2023 Skybox Metal Universe Champion Sealed Pack. Looking for autos like Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, King Griffey Jr., Wayne Gretzky, and a bunch of other ones. And it's like, good luck. All right, next up we got Star Trek: The Next Generation Ferengi action figure coming up next. And it's like. All right, next up we got Topps Finest Troy Aikman out of 250. We got Hall of Fame Eddie Kennison die cut card there. And then you got a Deion Sanders out of 249 Panini card, and all mag loaded as well. And it's left. Right now, you're just paying for the mag loaders. You're getting the cards for free at this point. Blair, what a pickup. Good night, guys. All right, next we got Matchbox 1969 Camaro SS convertible with 396. And it's like. Scalawags, no script. All right, next we got Thor on the gold foil with the COA coming up next here. And it's like Seth B, nice grab. All right, next we got Topps Garbage Pail Kids, Kids that Play, sealed pack coming up next. Slide. All right, next we got Johnny Lightning. Who's this? I don't even know who that is. Number 27. The new X-Men 66 Cadillac Hearse. Okay. And it's like Scalawags, nice grab. All right, next up we got Ocean Jasper Specimen coming up next. Slide if you want it. Yep, there's coins on the table. All right, next up we got a Vaporeon GX promo coming up next year, guys. Another really good card. And slide. It's a Sun and Moon promo, guys. Vaporeon GX. K-Chan, what a pickup. Nice grab. All right, next up we got a spider pendant brooch with a natural stone on the back. And it's up. What's up, Bug Nasty? How we been? All right, next up we got Dragon Ball Dragon Heroes sealed pack, and it's live. All right, next here we got a Bree Nicole sketch out of 50 coming up next year. Those are for Garbage Pill, and also Craniacs. All right, next up we got a 10.61 carat Tiger's Eye faceted gemstone, and it's live. All right, next up we got Shaquille O'Neal in the gold foil with the COA coming next. Gregory Notchgrab. Welcome in. Appreciate you for joining us today. All right, next up we got Pokemon Paradox Rift sealed pack coming up next. And it's live. I want to get away. All right, up next here we got a Australian 1 penny 19 and 35. You also got a 19 at 47 English, or England 2 shillings. And then you also get a 19 at 58 Guatemala Winston Tabo there. You're going to get all 3 of those coins. And they're live. William taking that one with the first purchase. Appreciate you for joining us today as well. Second man. All right, next here we got Stitch, Christmas Stitch lineup, brand new with tags. Should be about 25 plus. Gonna start it off at 15. And it's like, what's up, Rusty Molly? All right, next up we got Hank Williams Jr. on the blacked out gold foil with the COA come next. And it's like, so that's a grab. All right, next up we got HeroClix, the Joker's Wild. You got 5 figures sealed in the box. From a sealed case. Yep, there's coins on the table. I just ran some just a second ago. Should be about 15, 20 bucks. $8 start. Amazon. All right, next up we got Oklahoma, 1 gold bag, 1,000 troy ounce gold note coming to next year. Gold is live. Nobody wants any gold, huh? All right, next up we got a Chin Pal Cosmo Hollow promo there with a code card. Still in the original cellophane. And it's live. Good luck. All right, next up we got a lot of miniature Thai babies coming up next year. Gotta get this whole bag. Amazon. All right, next up we got Pokemon Surging Sparks sealed pack coming up next. Amazon. All right, next up we got a Agate Geode specimen coming up next. Good luck. All right, next up we got some Union Arena trading card lot coming up next year. Gonna get this whole box here. 500 plus cards, commons, uncommons, rares, super rares in this lot. Amazon. All right, next up we got a stone carved Pikachu carved out of calcite, like a dreamsicle type. Normally start this off at 70 bucks. Gonna start off at 45. Amazon. All right, next up we got Star Trek for Renji. I thought we already ran this one.
I think mine should be right here. Did it sell, didn't it?
Yeah, for sure it did.
Well, over I didn't.
All right, up next here we got a collectibles bag coming up next. We got 3 different comics, some uncirculated foreign currency. You also got some baseball cards, and you also got a 1970 Canadian Jim BU cent as well. You're gonna get this whole collectibles bag here, and it's like good. Collectibles bag is live. Player nice grab. What a steal. All right, next we got Willy Wonka's golden ticket on the gold foil with the COA coming next. Oops. All right, slide one. Willy Wonka golden ticket is live, guys. How was it? William winning the giveaway and the item. Congratulations on both. All right, up next, we got a beautiful moss agate stone carved sphere coming up next. Retail is $65.99. I'm going to start it off at 25 and it's live. All right, next up we got Race Champion Stock Rods number 10 Tide car coming up next. Amazon. Out of 19,998 of them. Bingo Medic taking that one on script. All right, up next up we got Hero Clicks, the superior foes of Spider-Man. We got 5 Hero Clicks sealed in the box. And the slide. Joseph Noscrib. And unlocking bronze tier. Congratulations. There's another giveaway up there for y'all. Very welcome. All right, brand new in the box. Beautiful pocket knife from Falcon coming up next. All right, it's going to be a $10 start. And that's fine. All right, next we get a 19 at 35E, $1 silver certificate star note. Nice, clean, crisp note. It's going to be a $15 start. Should be about 25, 30 bucks easily, guys. 1935E, Jim Chris, star note. All right, next up we got Godzilla on the silver foil with the COA coming up next. Slide. Go again. William Knopfgrab. What a pickup. All right, next we got Pops Basketball, New Orleans, Zion Williamson, Funko Pop coming up next year. And that's all. All right, next up we got a 1966 50 cent, or excuse me, 2 cent Australian coin. Also got a 19 at 23A Germany 200 mark coin. And then you also have a 1967J Germany 2 marked coin as well. You're getting all 3 of those. And they're live. Good luck. William Noscrib. All right, next up we got Pokemon Surging Spark sealed booster pack coming up next. And it's up. What's up, Kate? All right, next up we got a Garden Quartz specimen coming up next. And it's up. All right, next up we got a Oklahoma half gold back coming up next. Gold is live. What's up, Scott back? Trying to check it out one. All right, next up we got a custom and made knife coming up next. Fixed blade knife with the scabbard. It'll be a $25 straight. And it's up. You didn't expect me today. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and our Sunday shows. All right, next up we got a lot of vintage basketball cards from the late 70s, early 80s seasons. You got 3 different stacks, about 10 plus in each stack. And you like. Now we started off at 1. It's been slow all day. So we jumped back off, came back on at 3, try it again. All right, next we got a 1905, 1910 V Nichols coming up next. And it's like. Got a black, nice grab. All right, next up we got a 1935E, $1 silver certificate, nice Jim Chris. Should be 20 plus, $2 start. And slide, good luck. William winning that giveaway, congratulations. All right, next up we got Battle Spirit Saga Ancient Heroes lore set. You got 2 booster packs and 20 limited promo cards and 1 lore book. Very, very nice gold etched cards on these. And it's like. All right, next we got Pokemon Paldea Evolved booster pack coming to next. And it's like. Wow. All right, next we got a 6.56 carat beautiful rose quartz faceted gemstone. And it's like. All right, now next up we got 3 foreign coins coming next. Got a 1 peso. Good night. Let's see if I can read it. 2008. We got a 1963 Ireland 2S6D. What is that, like freaking D&D rolls there or something? And then you got a French 5 francs coin 1940. You got to get all 3 of those. And it's like. It's got a wax on script. All right, that next up we got some vintage tobacco cards with birds on them. You got to get all 3 of those. Oh, early 1900s. Yeah. Blair stealing them from y'all. Nice grab. All right, next up we got 2021 Skybox Metal Universe Champions sealed pack. Chasing those Jordan, Tiger Woods autos, plus many, many other ones. Absolute great rookie class from 21 as well. We can get you some 5-figure cards out of these packs potentially. Joe Flo, nice grab. All right, next up we got a 1906 and a 1903 V Nichols coming up next. And live. 1906, 1903, B. Nichols. All right, next up we got a 1935 F $1 silver certificate star note coming up next. And it's live. All right, next up we got Topps Garbage Pail Kids, Kids at Play, sealed pack coming up next. And it's live. Wow, guys. All right, next we got Michael Jordan Skybox from 1991. So we got Upper Deck Collectors, Michael Jordan. So we're 1997. You're going to get both of those. And it live. Not scrub. All right, that next here we got a 24-25 Donruss basketball deluxe pack coming next. And it's live. All right, next up we got Pokemon Surging Sparks sealed pack coming up next. And it's live. You'll be captain one the giveaway. Congratulations. All right, next up we got a basketball trading card lot coming up next here. This is a 200 count storage box. Getting all kinds of different basketball cards in this lot. And it's live. All right, next up we got 2020 Skybox Metal Universe Champions sealed pack, chasing those great world athlete autos like Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, King Griffey Jr., and many more. Live. All right, that next here we got John Elway Game Used Watch Jersey Fusion card. These things are pretty expensive, guys. And it's live. These come out of a special repack. Basically, they took cards, old cards, and then put game used swatches on them. I think the packs are like, I don't know, they're expensive to open. I don't remember exactly how much they are. I know they're not cheap because I know wholesale cost was pretty expensive because I looked into getting some of them. All right, we got a lot of baseball cards all top loaded coming up next here. You got to get this lot here. Amazon. Pay for the top loaders. Got the cards for free. Learn our script. All right, next up, got Star Wars Episode 1. Big old large Comtech reader. So if you got those, the other Episode 1 figures, they come with a little Comtech chips. And this is the thing that reads them. And it's on. All right, next up we got a Oklahoma half gold back coming up next. Gold is left. All right, next I've got a. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that dude's name. Patch there. And it's like. Joe Flo, check it out. All right, next up we got a Elite Rookie Series Donruss Anthony Richardson coming up next year in the mag. And it's live. Good luck. Joe Flo buying the bag. Actually, didn't even buy the bag. Got pretty much everything almost free. That's great. Y'all guys are sleeping. Baseball trading card lot, 200 count box, storage box, baseball cards, getting the whole lot. Outside. All right, guys. If we got any requests or anything, let me know. That way we can get it in front of y'all. All right, up next here we got Cinderella on the gold foil with the COA coming up next. And it's live. I got cards, but I can't be pretty much giving it away after we top load them and or put them in mags. We're basically giving the cards away, not even getting our recouping the money for the top loaders or mags. If we had bidding participation, I would. That doesn't make any sense for us to run them, unfortunately, right now. Today's just been a very slow day for participation. I've been running Pokemon. Nobody's been bidding on it. All right, Pokemon Journey Together Sleep Booster coming up next. And it's live. All right, next we got Magic the Gathering, Duskmourn, House of Horror, Play Booster Pack coming up next. And it's live. Yeah, we got a bunch of jewelry that's going to be coming up in our Perfect 10 show and also in our competition. So make sure you guys click on here on our name, view profile, go to the shows tab. Make sure you bookmark those shows. We'll have jewelry at $1 starts on both of those days. Sterling silver stuff, some very nice stuff too. A lot of native made things as well. All right, up next, we got a stone carved Pokemon Mew carved out of calcite coming up next. And it's on. All right, next up we got a Cruise Amethyst specimen coming up next. And it's live. All right, up next here we got Pocahontas on the gold foil with the COA coming up next. And it's live. I can't. That's way below my cost, Blair. I just can't do it. Most of the stuff that I'm starting, I'm literally starting it off right at break even. Expecting bids on all of our stuff. We just don't have no participation today. It's not normally like this. I don't know what's going on with today. Tried 2 times today and it just People just aren't participating outside of start and bid or just not bidding on anything at all. I hate it for y'all because it means I can't start anything off low. All right, up next here we got a stone carved butterfly. Listen to me, spider pendant with or brooch, natural stone, and it's like now there'll be a lot more people in Sunday's show. Usually there'll be a lot more stuff going on, a lot of fast-paced stuff. But we will be on tomorrow, guys. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Just wish it was a better day.
Hello guys, welcome in.